One of the reasons you started your business was because you wanted to have more time and flexibility with your family. You wanted to raise your kids the way you wanted to raise them, so you set out on your own. I'd always dreamed of staying home with my kids someday, so I started my own business when I was 18. And in my experience, here's what I think is really important to women: being able to nurture the people that we love. I think the core motivation for our businesses is not actually the business itself, it's often our families. Maybe that doesn't sound like a very feminist thing to say, but hear me out. The core of feminism is being in support of the feminine, and one of the aspects of the feminine is this desire to nurture. One of my favorite quotes is from Glennon Doyle Melton. Ask a woman who she is, and she'll tell you who she loves. That's how the feminine often defines itself. Just a little history for you. I was raised by a woman who worked a lot. When she would leave for a business trip, I would throw myself at her feet and beg her not to go. Other times I couldn't call home from summer camp because if I heard my mother's voice, I would completely unravel and need to come home. I started a business because I wanted to be there for my family and have more time than my parents had for me. Many of us start our businesses with that intention, but the way we operate them can have the opposite effect. We've only been trained in the out-of-balance, masculine, push-harder model, and I'm here to tell you it's time that we did it a whole different way. I don't have this all figured out either, but I know that something's got to change. So what does reimagining motherhood and entrepreneurship look like? What does it feel like? Well, early in her career, my mom's colleagues had no idea that she even had kids. It used to be that you were one person at work and a different person at home. It's not that way anymore. There's not that same separation of church and state. Now that we have the tools to be integrated, we have to give ourselves permission to use them. At the heart of it is the desire to be present for the people you love, to cancel your day if your kid is sick and not have to worry or ask for permission. The way the corporate culture has been set up historically doesn't support growing life and nurturing families. It's not probiotic. We actually have an antibiotic work culture. Up until this point, the business world has been all about competition and stepping on others to get ahead. It's been about trying to soak every ounce of personal benefit out of every situation without any concern for the well-being of the collective. It's completely ignored the fact that our lives and our livelihoods are all interconnected. The elements that create life: sunshine, nutrients, water, rest, connection, tribe. These are the elements of a work culture that supports life, and these are what we need. That's what we're creating, and that's what so many of us started our businesses for, yet we've lost our way. We need a new model, yet in order to have a new model, we have to become it. That's how we got here, to a time and place where it's super obvious that the old systems are no longer working and we need a new way. Now we need new systems that are about collaboration and connection, about supporting one another, and about the ingredients necessary for new life to grow and thrive. The ingredients that help a plant thrive are the ingredients that will support a business. I mean, metaphorically speaking. Being part of the creation of a new system is really not for everyone. It's not for the people who prefer to be told what to do. It's not for the people who are willing to accept business as usual, and it's not for the people who are afraid of risk, and it's certainly not for those who crave certainty. But you'll know the choice is for you if you're compelled to create something new, even if you don't know exactly what it is, and if it feels as though your life depends on it. That's how you know that you're one of the evolutionaries. That's how you know that you will be part of the solution. You won't feel normal. You might feel like a total weirdo and not fit in with all of the moms at the playground. Your parents might never understand what you do for work again, and there may be some confused looks at Thanksgiving dinner. But it's all okay because you're part of the creation of a new system that nurtures life itself, and really, there's nothing that could matter more.